Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Oakland A's. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Jesus Luzardo gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's on his horse. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Hoskins leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Phillies strand one, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zach Eflin, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
Popped him up. Real Muto is under it. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi picks it up. And there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Too high. 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. It's a swinging strike on the slider.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Herrera is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. A's are gone in order. Still no score. Into the box, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Adalberto Mondesi.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 3-0 now. And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And the count will be full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Didi.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off there, 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
3-0 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here comes the 1-0. And he'll take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Has a look, now the pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Hit out towards second. Gregorius has it. And that's the second out.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Fouled away. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Nomar Mazara would be next. Popped up. Mondesi settles under it near second. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in now, Odubel Herrera, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. There's Kemp to handle it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now that designated hitter.
So one gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way.
Ball back outside.
The 1-0 home. Drilled to the right side. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Gennett has it for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
All even now, 2-2. The pitch. Down the first baseline. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up for the A's, Austin Allen comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Mateo is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's in time. 1 left for Oakland. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
So one away here with the bases empty. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. And it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Kemp will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, JT.
In now, JT Realmuto, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Gregorius hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman, as he will take a look at a fastball in there. As that strike zone expands just a little, it's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball 2. Trying to count 2-2.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Pitch on the way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
First pitch on its way. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 home. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Odubel Herrera to the plate now, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
2-2 count.
1 out, nobody on. Ground ball left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting,
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Mazzara. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So here's Scooter Gennett. They'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's it.
The 1-0.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gennett is retired, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Chris Davis
hitter,
now.
Chris Davis.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Now batting, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
27. Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, Were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Rhys Hoskins will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. A runner at first with no outs here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Standing in now, Adalberto Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 2-0 Philly. Striding in once again, Austin Allen will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Mateo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Popped him up. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. On its way is pitch number 75. Lays off 1-0. That's popped up. And no one will track it down. Runner at first here, 1 man out. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Swing and he pops him up. Herrera moving in, but this will land untouched. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. He's set, and the pitch. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 2-1 home. Drilled on the ground to short. Mondesi scoops it up. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. James Caprillion is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, James Caprillion.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Didi Gregorius.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go as the third baseman, Alec Bohm. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. He's right there. And there's one down now. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And another runs across, as this is now a 4-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in once again, Mike Trout. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Chris Bassett enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Chris Bassett.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count. That's ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now. 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. Shot toward right center. And boy, the Phils just keep right on rolling as this will be extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 0-1 on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes. The count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Mazara's going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, 1 Oakland error, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Phillies lead this one 5-0. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard towards the hole. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Scooter Gennett. No hits to this point.
Gennett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Gregorius is there. And quickly there are two away.
The batter, number 2.
Chris Davis next to
Designated
bat.
hitter.
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Davis.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The catcher, JT.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. To the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
At the plate now, Alec Bohm. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-0 count. The pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 1 ball, no strikes to count. To 2-0 the count to the Phillies designated hitter.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Sinker misses, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Jamie Schultz enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jamie Schultz.
Mike Trout will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Trout hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0.
All 2.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Striding into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
2 out, bases loaded. Ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Little chopper back to the mound. He'll throw home with it, and they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the A's nothing. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he falls behind 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box, Austin Allen. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Alvarez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
And it's fouled away. And this might be a sight seen more often in Southern California, but nonetheless, we've got a stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way onto the field. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Jorge Mateo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Striding in, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Harper.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-1.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now back.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tony Kemp. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
The batter, number 22.
Standing in, Ramon Laureano. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. A's down to their final out now. And that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. The pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 14 on the season, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Standing in now, Matt Olson, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ball 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike now for Oakland. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Scooter Gennett, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 2. 2 out with the man at first. Nope. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hit to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-1 the final tally today. Philadelphia took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Eflin wins his 3rd of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Jesus Luzardo pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon: